Oh, I'm frozen. What's happened over there? There I am. Hi. I think we're on everywhere. I don't see me coming up in Nettie's. Yes, I'm live over there. Hi guys, how are you? Hi YouTubers. It's fun to do both at once. Look at this. So this card is Paradise Garden Suite tutorial. It's a showpiece shadow box card. I was looking for different types of cards to make, and I found a lady called Deborah Harrison, independent demonstrator, and she had made a box card, and I was looking for something. Hi Kerry, how are you? I was looking for something to use the Paradise Garden again, because as you know I have done it already like this, and I thought I didn't really like, oh sorry about that, the shadow come up. I didn't like that the stamping came out light. Maybe now with the stamper up, the new stamping positioner, it would be, you could paint it twice, but I was worried about losing that. So that was my first card using this suite. So tonight I'm putting a new spin, a nice bright one, and I'm actually using the DSP that comes with it. So that's the Blueberry Bushel, and the stamping is Blueberry Bushel. And look at this, it's quite big. So the back of that is this shaded blue, which I think suited the fact, because you want this to be your centerpiece when you get it. So you get it like that. So you could make it like that, but it's just going to fall down. But I think as a shadow box with the cover on it, and the back is your, it folds flat, goes in your envelope. Might be best to put the higher piece at the back, because when they scan the cards they do it from the front, and maybe cover that with a piece of paper so that if it gets pulled it won't come off. I've glued it pretty well. Oh Kerry, I was watching someone on YouTube the other day, and your name came up too, Susan Stampfield I think it was, but I didn't actually like the last card. She's got some amazing cards, but that one didn't turn me up as much as some of her others are. So in there, if you look really close, see in the background here, that's the embossing folder that also cuts and embossing at the same time. So it's a bit hard to see, can you? See how you can see up at the back there? And that's how it's cut it and embossed it. But I didn't want to do it in a colour, because this is how I did this card. So we'll get started on this card as it is. Oh my goodness, exciting news. I saw the latest catalogue. I think you'd see that, Kerry, wouldn't you? Or anyone else that's a demonstrator, you would see all of this. Hi Rosalind, how are you? So the new colours, I think we're allowed to tell you, aren't we? I hope, whatever. Barley Blush, Crisp Cantaloupe, Golden Glow, Peaceful Pine, and Hydrangea Hue, which must be a purple of some type, because that's what colour hydrangeas are. Well, they are different colours, I just don't like them. So the Golden Glow, remember we had the gold one called, what was it called? I'll just grab it from here because I kept it. Wild, so we had Wild Wheat, and I found that when you stamped up Wild Wheat it showed really gold. So I'm hoping that the new one, if that's going to be like this, gold. So hopefully that is, so that's the new colours, and So the other ones that'll be leaving, retiring ink colours are Peach Pie, Petunia Pie, Pink, Petunia Pie? Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash and Shy Shamrock. So I'll have to double check that. That's what they say. Anyway, and there's new ink pads coming. So this card, let's start on this. So I've got some stuff cut out and ready, but I've also got a bit more stuff to do with it. So bear with me, and I've used quite a few products. It's all on the listing, so it's easy to find it. Okay, so I'm just going to put my instructions there so I can see. Sometimes I need to put them in a bigger print, I think, because my eyes are squint. It is a card, isn't it? A good card, Rosalind. So, and remind me to put my bling on at the end. Last week I didn't put my bling on. I told everyone I was doing bling and I didn't. Alright, so now, why have I only got one piece of this and not the whole one? Because I've left it out to say, don't forget to get it. Sometimes I get a bit crowded with so many things. I want to cut this to show you as we go. And I was working on a box card today. Oh, hi Jill, how are you? I was just saying the new colours coming in. Hopefully that the wild wheat, that the one they're calling the new golden glow is similar to that and gives us our gold, because I'm really excited about that. So as I said, this is the card, shuts down flat. Not really exciting, but look at that. So I'm going to get my cutter, and Afternoon Azure is the colour I've used, because I'm using Blueberry Bushel for stamping and Old Olive. So the Blueberry Bushel's nice and rich, and the DSP has got the Blueberry Bushel as well, and I thought it all matched in nice enough with that. Oh, thanks Jill. I loved your last card. Goodness gracious, you come up with some fantastic ideas. If anyone's not seen Jill before, go on and find Jill Lancet on YouTube. Oh my goodness, she's a clever girl. Okay, so we want 4 1/8 by 11. So 4 1/8 is 1 2. We have enough for another card, see? That must be left over from there. And we need 11. My card thing's not big enough. And 11. Alright, and we are going to score this at 5.5, which is a good, easy, always happens. It's laid out. 5.5 and 9 3/4. 9 3/4. Goodness, and make sure you grab the right key. So, alright. Now there must be another score there. Have I not written one down? Card base score at 5.5 and 9 3/4. Now folks, I have done my next boo-boo, haven't I? So that's that, and there should be one. So let's go back to 11. What did I just do there? So it was 9 3/4. And then this last one, I'll have to fix that up, guys. There's always a boo-boo, don't worry. So we've got that starter that's folded in, that in the middle, okay, I'm just doing it, that, yes. So that should be another inch, 9 3/4. And if I'm correct, that one will be another ½ inch there. No, after this one. Oh my goodness, how? Okay, let me have a look. Yep. So we're missing one on here. So we've got that down the 1 inch. Okay, and so if that was 9 3/4, where's that last score there? That should be 1 inch from the bottom. So let's just have a look, put that on 1 inch, and let's hope I'm right. So we'll have to correct that. Isn't it funny? Why am I getting some ink on here? Luckily, don't worry, because that will be covered. I have made a total balls up of this. I'm going to just, what did they say? I'm really sorry guys, this is embarrassing. 11 there. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what I've done. I've not looked at it. There must be a second piece. Score at 5.5 and 9 3/4. Oh, Kerry, I'm so embarrassed. I've got my famous... So that's a 1 inch from there. I know that. You know how often you sit there and you go through and you go through and you go through. What the heck have I done wrong, guys? Ah, you know what I think? That's why I had that extra piece. It goes, yes, there's another piece here. I'm going to take this one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Take that to 11 and we will start again. So if I'm correct, that should be 5 and that should have a score at 1 inch. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, no wonder I'm bleeding. Sorry. Now I'm stressed to the max. I've got blood. I'll get my trusty. Give me 1 sec. Can someone bring me a Band-Aid? Yeah. Oh, guys, I've just put blood over everything. Are you allowed to make a card? And I'm going to get another whole piece of sheet. And I'm going to start this again without that finger showing. Seems a waste of everyone's time, doesn't it? Right, now I'm going to work out where that, so that was a piece that had up, down and up, and that one had, so 1 score at 5.5, which is correct. Oh my goodness, I'm in no man's land there, guys. Someone's bringing me a Band-Aid. So 5.5 and 9 3/4. You got a Band-Aid? Sorry guys, this is my Band-Aid.
Dr. Falconer.
I wondered why my card was getting all, and I was getting flustered. Yeah. My card was having all dots on it and I thought, where's that coming from? I can make sure there's no there. I'm all sweaty now. Sorry guys, I feel embarrassed. So I've got that one is correct, is the 5.5. And I know, and I'm pretty sure now I know what I've done. I've not put, I had the piece waiting. 5.5. So that's that piece. And then 6.5 it would have been, if it was 5.5, it would be 6.5. Because that's the inch. Right, okay. That, and then that's a 1 inch. So that would be the, I'm going to do it here. Okay, now I know what I've done right. I'm fine. Okay. I am, you can't see me, I'm sweating. Take a breath. Yeah. Oh, how embarrassing. Sorry. Let me tie my hair up. I'm all getting hot and flustered. I'm not normally this bad, am I, ladies? We are human. Okay. Now that's going to go to there. So our next piece is obviously the one I had, which I can't use that piece. And that was, that's fine. So if you have a look at that, and then this piece will come over and come down to there. Oh, see, there's another. That's way longer. That's the front. Okay, that's the card, and then that folds down. I am getting there, guys. I am getting there. So this piece was 5. So is my box face 4. It is. This is 5.5. And a score at 1 inch. Okay, I will fix all those instructions later, and I will have a 5-second breath. Oh my goodness. I think you've got to do something wrong to keep people's attention. Oh, you've got to laugh at yourself, don't you? Now I know why I don't get as many people online watching me when I make boo-boos this badly. Alright. So, we've got that and that. Now, this piece here is here. So, when you say it like that, and maybe that was meant to be flat and that was meant to be. Oh, I have that one. That folds onto there. It folds onto there. And that one comes in there. Ah. This is weird. So it should actually be the 5.5, but 6.5. Here we go again. I wonder why I missed that by so much. We'll try again, guys. 6.5. Was that 6.5? No, not that piece, this one. No, it was 5.5. So 6.5. And we're going to score 1 inch at each end. That is better. Now I see why I've gone wrong. It wasn't just the blood on my fingers. Alright. So that's away. Oh my goodness, I've got a lot of cardstock wasted there, haven't I? Now in this one, even though we've got it out, we're going to put our circle. Alright. Now I'm just doubly checking. Yeah, so I seem to have, I didn't need that one, I think. So I think I'm going to have to cut that down. Oh no, it's right. That's the right there. When it stands up. Is there. There. No, I was totally right with this one. So, oh my goodness, guys, look at this. That's not meant to be there. So that is meant to be flat to there. That's meant to be flat totally. It's this one that will go over here and over here. You see what I've made a mistake on? So when it's flat, that touches each other. So that has to come off, and that will go back to the 1/2 inch. Alright. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. And it shouldn't be too long once I do get it. Now I've got that funny little lip there, but that will be hidden totally inside if I don't cut it off. I've got it. I've got it. Did you see through the new catalogue today, Jill? Oh my goodness. There is a suite in there I absolutely love if I ever keep carding after today. Right. Now, that will be like that, and then go down. Right, look at that. Got that. And I've got that from there. That. So I've got that. Oh, I'm so sorry to waste everyone's time. There. And then I'm going to start because I'm getting frustrated. And so we're going to cut out our Spotlight of Nature number 2 in the middle. And I'll just run that through over here because by the time I pick my other one up and go through that, I'm all flustered. I don't want to do it. I'm running away and hiding in shame, guys. I love this machine. Now don't throw away your centrepiece, we're going to use it. So now I can do this. And this. And I wish I had a bit of magic and I could sweep. Now we're going to take also, I have one cut out, we do one of the third one as well. So that's going to go on the front for later, and I'll show you where that is. I'll put everything everywhere. I'll open a drawer and start putting that stuff there. Alright, so I'll put some things on and make myself feel at least we're going somewhere. Isn't this paper so gorgeous? Huh? Hi Alita, how are you, darling? Hope you're doing well. You've just seen I've been making a big mistake. So that's our front. And I'm still struggling with this because we don't have a crease here. Okay, so that should be flat to the end there. So I've made a little bit of a boo-boo in that one. So I'm going to crease it out. When you make the card, you will do it perfectly and not be like me. Okay? I'm just burnishing those bad ones out. And it's that one I need. Okay? Right. Now see this? Look. Breath of relief. Okay? So what we've got is quite a few leaves that I have cut out to save the stamping, especially after that muck up. So one of these is going to go on the outside here, and because I've had that muck up, is that a whole inch? Yes. So is that an inch? Oh, it's a little bit over. Okay. Those three. Let me have a look. What did I say for my DSP? 12. 3 pieces at 4 by 1 and 8. 3 pieces. Goodness gracious, guys. Yeah, 3 1/4. But these seem smaller. I'm going to cut them back. I'm not mucking about. I feel like I've just wasted so much time. And I'm just taking those off and adjusting. I'll cry later. No, I won't. I'll just go, whatever. I'll try harder and harder. So this one we're putting on here. We're putting one on the inside so you can see it when you look through the end of it. Oh, it's so sexy, that paper, isn't it? We're doing, it's a shame to cover this up, but this will go here. Alright, and I wait till I put this on because that'll glue down. I want to make sure it's all nicely put in, so we'll put that away for a minute. We've got a white piece of cardstock for the back of the card, which we're going to stamp, and an extra piece which we are going to do our fancy stuff with right now. Can't put that, I don't know where to put anything. I'm all a fluster. Okay, so this is the new hybrid, the hybrid, I can't even get into it now, stamping and embossing. So when I've just done it with, that's just embossing and that's the die cutting, and then when it goes together you're going to get what I've done. So I am putting the die from here in the middle, and it's got a sticky piece. It is beautiful paper. Oh, why did I do that? Where's the embossing thing? Is it in the other place? Here it is. It was underneath. Okay, so you've got to feel around, and I think it's this bottom one, so where the stamping is when you fold it, that must be the top. and it's got, see how it's got open leaves? So I think it comes that way, and look, see that it's fallen in straight away. So I'm just putting my card anywhere, because we're going to have some of those places that they have open pieces. Okay, let's just make sure that's all stuck down properly, and we'll pop that to the side. And I'm going to put it through my machine because I'm, as you've noticed, I'm a bit flustered. So I'll do that on. I'm feeling the bite. I should be able to adjust to anything. Okay. You can see my bum sticking out in the other thing. So when you open this, I've only embossed it because I didn't have that the right way up, obviously. Maybe if you do it from that way. Okay, I'll have to just get another piece. Oh, maybe. That's weird. Because it fitted on there like that. See, it's got a... Nothing's going my way. That's the flat. Have you ever been to watch someone that has been so bad? Okay, so that's flat there. No. Why isn't it doing it from that side then? Oh well, we'll soon see if it works on that side. It worked the other day. I wanted to show you how it worked, rather than just put it on the side in front of everyone. Now it's worked. Alright, see now look at that, it all sticks up. I've got embossing all over the place now. It didn't do it. Oh gosh, look at that. That under something. Put my feet on it. Alright, so now that looks a bit weird because it's missing a few pieces, but it's nicely, I've popped it out a bit because where I put it in the centre, where's my centre here? So I am gluing it down in the centre here. And I'm just gluing in between the punches out because you don't want to see glue coming through there, and try and make sure you get across the bottom. It won't be too bad if you see a few leaves. I'll find them in 2 seconds. Right. Now you can't see that line, can you? I have to go just a little over to that side. Alright. Now, where did all those pieces go? So you can fill those in with a couple of the leaves. I think I might have dropped them out when here they are. So if you grab your pick and tool, what did you say? Yeah, me, all the time. If I don't make a mistake, it's not my one. Oh, look, it is, you can't change it, can you? Alright, so I'm going to find the ones that are missing and pop those back in, because I don't like to see them on the other side of the card. I don't want to see those ones missing, if you get what I mean, because it's when you look at it like that, you don't want to see pieces missing in the white. So I've found them and I'm going to replace them. That one, and I think it was that one. Oh my goodness, something went wrong, guys. Right, guys, I'm going to kill that folder. I'll never use that again, I'll tell you. Alright, so next, that one's going to there, and that one's going to there. And I don't know why I put that on there, it's meant to be on this side. Oh my goodness. It's meant to be so you can see the inside. I've put one on and one on the wrong side. That's because I'm flustered. But I'm fine, thank you. Oh, did everyone get their orders in for stock before the prices went up? Mine's arriving tomorrow. Oh, my granddaughter and my son are watching. How embarrassing. My son will be going, oh mum. Alright, and that's going to go over there. So now before I do that, I'm going to quickly show you to get the inside. I've used a piece of card. Where is it? No, I've made an octagon, and in my Blueberry Bushel, I've just, to get some colour, because it's white on white, I've just dragged it across the bottom. Now you can't see a lot of it now. Alright, I'll show you up close in a minute. Okay, see the dark blue? And once that's in there, it's got to dry and I've got to stamp. Once it's in there, then it looks a bit better because it doesn't look too white on white. So I have stamped this happy birthday, wishing you a lovely day. And see what I do with my stamps so that I know where they are. I stick them to the paper. Look how red they are. So, oh hi Mary, how are you? Right, glad you didn't get the start. Now anyone that is going to make this card, give me to tomorrow or after the thing so I can go in and fix that mistake I made. Oh my goodness. Okay, wishing you a lovely day. Isn't it lovely? I love that Blueberry Bushel. And that is sitting crack in the middle. Now I won't totally put it in yet because I want to, I've got some leaves cut out. I've got to stamp a few and do a few. So what I'm going to do is cut another piece of Blueberry Bushel, a piece of white in 4x4 for the outside because I used that. I'll just do it from about 4 so I don't waste all that because I like to keep it for stamping. And I need 4. Okay. Alright. And that's for my back. So I'm going to stamp that. And I've done my octagon. I've got my piece, I've got that, I've got my happy birthday I've already stamped out. Happy birthday I used from a different set, Unbound Love, but that's still available, so that's alright. So now I have got my 2 sets of my leaves and a flower. So I've got to do a couple of little flowers I'm hoping not to waste too much of your time. So I have cut out a few, but I'll just show you how gorgeous they are. So I've got one of the big ones, and I've cut down with a little one and a bigger one. So another bigger one on there, and then I've got some little ones I need on the front, 1, 2. So I really don't need to do much of that. So I just need 2 of the tiny flowers and the stamp to do this one. Okay, so I need 2 of these little ones. I thought I'd cut them out and stamp them. I don't like wasting too much time for you guys. Oh, thank you, Alita. I'm very lucky with my people on here, aren't I? They're very kind to me. Oh, and we do need to stamp the envelope, so there is a little bit more stamping. So I use the hard plastic that comes on the stamps, and I put that down with hair and tape, and then I just use the film to stop it collecting, and I stamp on another piece of cardstock. So you don't have to use the Stampin' Up cardstock, anything you've got available. Alright, where's my other envelope? I'll pop that out of the road. Thousands of things going on, guys. Oh, we're wearing matching shirts. Oh, that's so lovely, Imogen. Oh, isn't it rich and lovely? Oh, I think it's beautiful. And what did I put on the back? Just the little one. And what I don't want to do is I'm going to stamp that like that. And then I'm just going to get, I know this is weird, I'm going to get my cleaning cloth, and I'm just going to take off that leaf because I want it to be green. I want it to be what's that in the middle of there? I want that to be green, which I'll colour with a pen, and I want that to be green, so I'm just going to colour that off, alright, with my tool. And let me see how I did it, just over this way. So I've got that like that, and I've got a little leaf here and my old olive. I wish I'd flown through this and it was as easy as it did it the first time. It was quite fun, actually. Alright. So, oh, now the problem is I don't have the stick. Well, might have to see if I can I'll just do that. Okay, this is a little bit of argy-bargy, isn't it, getting it to look right. So I haven't put any more ink on the top, just to get that, and then I'm going to put my olive leaves over there. It doesn't look as good as it should, does it? Maybe I'll just turn it over and do that again, and we'll just have a blue stem, okay? That's nice. I think I might need this. Alright, we'll do another, get that again. And we'll just have a little blue leaf in the middle of that one. So that's going on the back. And then on the front, what I've done here is just added just a little bit of leaf on each side. And that's because I love to do an envelope. I've got some ink on my finger. Isn't it a lovely blue? This bushel blue is so bright. Okay, so we're getting some of our things together. I think I might actually have enough leaves just to keep going. I've just got to do those baby flowers. Okay, and I need 2 of those. clean that up before I do put more ink on myself. I'm just going to have a little drink. Okay. There are a lot of things going on here, isn't there? And where's my... Yeah. I think I need to replace these. I bet you everyone else's too. Now to my dies, which I'll put over here. I am reaching for them. I've just got to find the little wee baby flower. Up here it is. Okay, so I'll have to... No. There's two little baby flowers, just to get me going. Alright. And the lucky thing about this, I notice it's got one of them, see that sticks out, so you can find that leaf there. So it's a bit faster. Alright. Oh, Imogen, Coco picked up his licence today. That's my lad. He got his learners, the second twin, and I took him for a quick 5-minute drive around. He was a bit scared. You all know about learner driving. Alright, so that's 1 and 2. So lucky I did cut out the others, or we'd be there for ages. And I promise as soon as we've finished I'm going to go out and research what the heck I did to get the start so bad. No wonder I don't have a lot of people watching. Okay. So I should have I should have everything now to put that together. 2 flowers. And we'll get the front done. Okay. Woohoo. Now, where's my white piece? Come on, Jill, where did I put it? I put it safe. Is it up there? No, it's not there. Nope. Where did I put it? Is it under there? Oh my giddy aunt. Please. Where did it go? There it is. Alright, so what I'll do here is I'll put this on the back. So that's one thing I can't lose. And the good thing about our Stampin' Up, as you all know, that you won't see through the other side. Yeah, that's where I... Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, here, so I'm going to feed this. I'll just get my pick tool and I'm going to pick up a couple of leaves because they open up. See how they've all open? I will push them up so they look give that texture to the card like they're growing in there. Right, so that's going to go in the middle here. But before I put it in, I'm going to put a couple of leaves, little leaves. So I'm just going to, I I just need to see how many I need on the side. I need those two big ones. I think I can use this one. So I'm just going to put that over there. So it means just a little tiny bit of glue on here, on that leaf that goes over. I'm going to hold that down, and then the other one I'm going to put down under here. So I really don't want to put that on there. I'd rather it go, because that's got to fit in. So it's going to come in under here. Alright, so I am going to glue this down nice, and lots of glue in here, and just a bit more in there, because I don't want that to move. But I want it to sort of, see how you can see those sitting there? And I can glue these now, just a little bit under both of those, and this one is going to come in under here. Isn't that cute? So that will be closed over when this comes in. So this piece here is going to go there, so that wasn't meant to be there. So I'm just going to put that in there. See how that fits in? It does. Alright, and that's going to be gluing there. So what I had was a couple of little pins, clips, and I really am, I can even see now I've got another little problem there. That was not cut as wide, but I'm going to leave it, because this card is going to go like to there. Okay. So when it's folded down, it goes really flat, but I just have to glue it and give it a couple of seconds while I decorate the top, and I will show you. Where's my clips? So they're just little bulldog clips I have from my quilting. There was another one somewhere, but we won't worry about that, will we? So on the front we've got this. Now on here I'm going to put this in the middle of there, just so it doesn't look boring. I thought it was too much if I put the blue. See, it would look too much if you open that up, and then you're going to have all of this. It takes it away. So oh, you're funny, Jill. Yeah, your desk, you've got a nice big desk, but you still fill it up with a lot of stuff. It's good, isn't it? I'm going to run it that way. Okay, so we've got that and that. Next we've got to lay our flowers. Well, the first ones are quite easy because they're one on their own. So when you go in here, you've got to make sure you eye out that much. So you really only have just about a quarter of an inch to put glue. So just be careful, and I'm just going to do it from those two leaves there, just right on the side here, and a bit down there I can do. Okay, don't do any more than that, otherwise it'll come through. I think you could put a window sheet on it if you wanted to do that, but I didn't want to lose the effect of seeing those flowers at the back. Okay, and I've got one nice big one here. Not too much glue. Alright, and then this next one, I'm just going to get my glue mat, because this is, I've cut this up because it was way too big to sit out like that. It just looked like it swamped everything. So what I did was I just went in and cut that piece off. So this one's going up here. I'm looking at this because I'm making my own garden bed up here, and that's going to go there, and then another one of those up the top. So we're just going to build that big. So we've got that one that goes over to there. And then we've got the smaller one. Now measure it again so you know, because you've got your leaves, you know how much that's going to go over. So this can't go over the end too far. So that's where my finger is, and that's where I can glue on the back, is just there. Okay. That's got a little bit of spillage there, but this is going to go over it. I'm just going to get that up a bit. That's it. And then this one is going to go right down there. So I think I'm pretty well there. I'm just going to cut this piece off at the bottom because I have, that's going out. Just check where you are. So that's fine, I can glue right up to there. Okay. Now it looks messy, I've still got another leaf to put on there. So this is the fiddly bit, my big fingers. And on the front I need two, so I'm just going to stop on that one there and bring it down. Okay, not that much there. And then I've got my two little flowers. Okay. Now while I've got that open, I'll just put my bling bling on. You have glued the paper well. So these are garden epoxy dots. I didn't think I'd use them. And I mean, they are dark, but these ones here, but they show up. They still show up nicely on the flower as much as they cut that white centre out. They do look really cute. Right. And so I've got 4 overbars, isn't it? 4 on the front. Oops, sorry, can't get my fingers in. I could have put them on the flower before I did it, couldn't I? But that means I'd just do something right for a change. Okay. So you can get your fingers in, you can pinch it. Right, so that's the front. That's all looking, that's the inside front, see? Now my clips should be ready to come off now. And we have that done. See the lovely? Isn't it gorgeous? Now we've also got, oh, one of my leaves has gone out too far. Doesn't matter. That folds down to there. I'm just going to hold it out because we've just glued. As you can see, a little bit's come out, so I want that to dry. And then we're just going to do the front top of it. So I'm just going to check. There was another white circle in there. We might be just quickly cutting the white circle because I don't see, and I know I've got proof I cut it because there's 2 circles missing in this piece of paper over here. Okay, I bet you I'll find it later. It's because I'm all flustered. My circle. You know that these are going out. I should show you. On display or leaving. They're on last chance. They're on last chance. It's 99 for the bundle, but look, always look, because stamps on their own are $33.60 and the dies are $54. So it's $88. So it's $11 cheaper. So make sure you always go, when you buy a bundle, look at the individual stamps and make sure you get them. So I want this one. I'm looking on the floor to see if my circle's down there. And that's the one I'm after. So, I bet you when I clean up I'll find it. And it's quite disappointing when you make a really nice card like this and I have a boo-boo and I just feel embarrassed about it. I don't like making, oh, maybe that'll fit on that one. Yeah. I don't like boo-boos. I don't mind making little boo-boos. Have you read my question? Alita, what did you say? You need a Jarrah. I know, Emmy. I need more than that. Tristan says hello. He's watching at home too. Oh my goodness, I've got an audience tonight, guys. Aren't I lucky? The worst day I could have everyone come when I'm so desperate for everyone to come, and I've made a bit of a mistake there. Okay, so here we've got our blue front, our white is going on the front, and we've got a flower, some leaves, and happy birthday. So let's put them together. I'm just going to quickly try and look at what Alita said. You didn't put the side over it. How now you're looking at the seam. Yes, thanks. I've had a bad day today, Alita. I don't know why. And you're totally right. But, yes, this one's perfect. Look at that. Oh, you can still see it. You're going to see it anyway because this is the one that folds up. And this one, if you put it on the outside, did I put that on the outside? No, I've put it where they where it said to, so it's going to show anyway. Right, did I put I put that on dimensionals and my happy birthday. Okay, so I've got my flower on dimensional. I'm going to put 2 so it doesn't come off in the post or something like that. Alright, and we've got that a little over like that. And with my happy birthday, I have fussy cut it. Imogen, I think you'll be changing your idea of every card you want for your birthday. She's already picked out one that she wants for her birthday that I made her. And I'm just cutting a little bit out of that so you can see the H. And I think that she likes so many of the cards that she'll change her mind. Oh, caught the scissors. This is a lovely script on this one. Sometimes I saw in the new calendar there's some nice new sayings, so I'm looking forward to getting those. So that too I put on dimensions. Oh, sorry, doesn't want to come up. Alright, and then I'm going to be slipping some leaves under it. So that has been on that side. Turn my happy birthday up and have it the right way up. There. And then my leaves, just as well I had cut them all out, and slide that in under here. And that one over here. And if I'm right, I think I put a dot on here because you're meant to have odd numbers. So we've got 4. I did. Finally I remembered something. And there. Oh no, there. Alright, look at that. So I didn't raise this anymore because the card's really big, but I did actually put quite a lot of glue on it because I don't want it moving in transit. And there she blows. And my leaves. That one's come out a bit much, but I'm sure it will fit in the card, in the envelope, because you have a little wiggle room. There you go, look at that. That is perfect. All that mistake. How's that? Isn't that lovely? and I will be going straight on to fix my mistakes. Isn't that lovely? I'll show you this one first because it's my better one. Oh, thank you so much for having patience with me. You're so beautiful. Thanks, Roslyn, over on Facebook. It's funny, I had a lot more on Facebook that used to watch, and they don't seem to watch as much. I don't know whether they don't like YouTube. But then again, maybe the mistakes I've made. Oh, well, I've got a nice simpler one tomorrow. And it did, Alita. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Emmy. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, everyone that came on. I really appreciate it. I really do. Look at me, I'm all flushed. So I hope you all have an absolute good time. And Jill, you have to go and have a look at it because it's got all the new catalogue. It's not like the old one, just you found them like, you know, it's all this, but on the back of the new one, on the back pages, is like in the old days, they have pictures of all the stamps and dies all on the, all over the place. Like one of our, I think I've got an old one here. And so to make it easier to find what you want, they had pages like this in the old catalogues. And then a couple of years ago they didn't do that, but the new one's going to have them again. So it is an exciting thing to see, for me anyway. And thank you so much, everybody. Now, what I'll do is I'll put everyone's name on a roller thing. You know how you have those things, and I'll pick a winner and send this card out because, yeah, I need to say thank you for everyone for being so patient and kind with your words. I really love it. Thank you and good night. What's that? That's a great idea. I'll have a squizzy. It is, Jill. You'll really love it. So, yeah. Folder paper. So, alright guys, good night. Thanks for coming. Bye.